damn, Hordy Jones can take an ass whooping. Alright, so One Piece episode 558, there was a couple of good things about the episode. The animation when Luffy was beating the tar out of Hordy was pretty good. I liked that. I thought it was nicely done. Overall, the animation fluctuated. There was the fight when, well, not really fight, but the times when Luffy was beating the tar out of Hordy, the animation was pretty good, but then it was like regular animation in other parts. There was CG used on a ship. It looked pretty cool. It didn't really look out of place because, you know, CG can go either way. It could look really good or really bad, and it was just pretty decent. And you know, there was a couple of good things about the episode for the most part, but I think the biggest complaint I have with this episode is the pacing. Now, there's a double-edged sword there, because with One Piece, it feels as though, whoa, the episode ended already. So there's that aspect, and I guess it's just because maybe I'm a fan of the series in general, so it goes by real quick because I just love seeing the characters on screen. But I feel as though the pacing as far as what's going on in the actual episode is very slow. And it's been this way for the past couple episodes, but this particular episode, it felt as though almost nothing happened. And that's really my complaint with the episode. Now, I did enjoy, again, other aspects of it. I like seeing Luffy beat the tar out of Hordy because he can keep taking a butt whipping and just, it just keeps going. And it's funny to me. But as far as, like, when you look at it, you're like, wait a minute, what really happened in this episode that we didn't see in the last episode? Hordy, not Hordy, Vanderdecken is still approaching. Creepy, as he's been throughout the entire arc, saying, Aisteru! 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 So, you know, there wasn't really anything significantly different. Shirahoshi gets stabbed in the shoulder and starts running. Okay, you know, something. But for the most part, nothing really significantly happened. I was hoping that something from the manga, I'm not going to spoil it, but something that involves Vanderdecken and Hordy Jones was going to happen at the very least at the end of this episode, which would have been like, okay, this happened. But in actuality, the episode, the pacing of what happened, not much really happened. It felt as though it just really kept moving on the slow pace, and I understand what they're doing. They're trying not to catch up, and I prefer always to have canon material that is moving a little slow in comparison to having a big load of filler. But this, in my opinion, is a little too slow, where not much is really happening at all. Shirahoshi takes something to the shoulder, Hordy gets his butt whipped more, and Decken approaches. That's really the gist of the episode. I wish they would have thrown in, you know, maybe a little bit more content where there's a joke, even if there's in-canon filler jokes or something, just something to whet my appetite while I'm going through the episode. Now, again, me being a fan of the show, the characters alone are enough to make me, like, enjoy myself. So I can enjoy the content. But I just feel as though this episode in particular was one of the slowest ones because just not much really happened. There wasn't even much fighting other than Luffy going Haki of the Ornament, and I want to talk about that as well. The Haki that he uses, it looks really different than what I expected it to look in the anime. Now, I believe we've seen him use it a couple times now, but there was a lot of demonstrations of it when he was using it with his arm and on his forehead when his head went back. That was kind of funny, by the way, seeing his head go back, and it looked really weird. It looked like he had like charcoal or something because it's like black, and it was interesting to see. We probably seen it before and I'm not remembering, but I definitely like seeing it because it looked something different, and I didn't expect it to look exactly like that. Now, again, we've probably seen it a couple times, but me personally seeing it right now is just like, looks interesting. So yeah, Hordy gets his butt whipped, Decken approaches, crazy as ever, still in love with Shirahoshi, ready to kill her, stabs her in the arm. Episode ends there, Luffy's approaching. So I'm hoping the next episode definitely has a lot more content and throws in a little bit more of the humor that One Piece always has, because that's what I really love to get in an episode. And overall, just the pacing goes a little bit quicker. Let me know what you thought of the episode, though. Do you agree that the episode's pacing as far as what happened in the episode was slow? And as far as the whole thing, I want to talk a little bit about the Decken thing. What do you think about Decken? Is he just like the most creepiest thing ever? Because it seems as though regardless of what, he is not stopping his obsession with this girl. It's like, I've been loving you for 10 years. Get over it. That's all I have for this review. ForneverWorld, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait for some more butt whippings, because Hordy seems to love taking them. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.